Hey Vinyl community, this is Chris. I'm here to do my next Gimme 10. This will be from 1959. I think Rob at Sounds Strange has, this is the most current point he's at also, so he'll be doing 1960, even though he expressed some concern that there was too much from 1960 to condense into a Gimme 10 video, but we'll see what he does. But here's mine. All the vinyl is from 1959 releases, and I think the CDs are ones that feature a track from 1959. So we'll get to that in a moment. To begin with, this is what I'm going to drink this evening. Molotov Cocktail by Evil Twin Brewing. So this is Imperial India Pale Ale with mango and orange. Some people might call this a triple pale ale rather than a double pale ale, but it's still tasty. So to begin with, 1959, Samuel Barber, solo piano music, and on here it's the Nocturne Opus 33 from 1959. Excuse me. I've also got the curtains open as the sun is setting, so there might be, as you can tell, some glare going on. So this is as played by Daniel Pollock on piano. And I also have this other version with John Browning called the Complete Solo Piano Music for Samuel Barber. And he does his own version of Nocturne Opus 33. This is from 1993, and this Naxos recording is from 1998. Samuel Barber, 1910 to 1981 was the duration of his life. And then we have Niels Viggo Bentzon. The album works for piano or for solo piano on the Contrapunt label. So this is recorded in 1992, and Per Salo is the pianist. And on here we have Sonata number 7 as the featured track. This came from the Allegro website, or at least music selling site. I don't remember if they had a website or just a catalog, but I bought many classical music CDs or other music from Allegro. I think they even carried some rock titles on like Magnum label. So there's the Contrapunt label. Niels Viggo Bentzon, Sonata number 7. And then Leo Sowerby, music for violin and piano. is played by Robert Murray on violin and Gail Quillman on piano. So on here we have Sonata in D, 1959 composition. This is on the Premier Recordings label. From 1995. And then the last CD, this artist has been featured previously. Karlheinz Stockhausen, Klavierstucke. David Tudor is the pianist. So these were recordings from 1958 and 59. So this is Klavierstucke 1 through 8 and 11. So solo piano pieces by Karlheinz Stockhausen on the Hat Art label from 1994. Now to get into the vinyl, we start out with this 1959 release. Igor Stravinsky and John Ireland make up the two sides of this LP. Colin Horsley on piano. This is on the Capitol label. So Capriccio for piano and orchestra from Stravinsky and Piano Concerto in E flat from John Ireland, with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra backing Colin Horsley. And next we have Lennox Berkeley, also played by the pianist Colin Horsley, from 1959. This is on the Lyrita label. So there's piano sonata, preludes, scherzo, impromptu, and concert studies. On this release. And there's the there we go, Lyrita label. Next we have some vocal music. So this is Michael Denz singing with Jacqueline Bonneau on accompanying on piano. The Pathé label. So an assortment of music by Debussy, Brahms, Ravel, Reynaldo Hahn, Chambrier, Frank, Berlioz, and a few others. And next, Victor Borge. So he is, you know, some of the times a comedian. He is also a pianist. So this is his program of concert favorites, including Tchaikovsky, Weill, Beethoven, Chopin, and his own composition on the Columbia label. Victor Borge. And next we have an album by Felicia Blumental. One side is Rachmaninoff Piano Concerto No. 2, and the flip side is Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto No. 1. This is on the Vox label. There seems to be another version of this album which excludes the Tchaikovsky piece. Each one exceeds 30 minutes, so this is also up there in that rarefied air of extended length on vinyl. And then the last one I have to show in this Gimme 10 is Gail Kubik. This is on the Contemporary Composers series. I'm not sure if this album is released in '59, but it was recorded in '59. Contemporary Records, Gail Kubik. This includes his Sonata for Piano and Celebrations and Epilogue. Those are the two pieces. Each one has multiple parts that make up the two sides. And I'll try to include links if I can find them for these things. Also, I wanted to mention I watched Dead Wax 66, Randy's live stream last night, and he was questioning when I said hello. He was wondering where I had been. So thanks to Randy for noticing that I haven't been around as much as lately, but been dealing with things over the past week or week and a half. And so I'm still here, and thanks everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later.